Titan, bigger than Godzilla, finally appears in the teaser for Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Season 2. Titan X, the mysterious tentacled titan who is said to be related to Godzilla. What is this titan actually? Is it really called Titan X, or is it Titanus leviathan, whose appearance has always been a mystery? Let's discuss it, guys. This second teaser begins when Lee Shaw wakes up in a dimension we call Axis Mundi. At the end of the first season, he sacrificed himself to stay there so that Kate, Keiko, and May could exit the portal while Godzilla was there. So for those of you who have forgotten, Axis Mundi is a dimension between the surface world, aka Earth, and Hollow Earth, while Axis Mundi is in the middle, guys, which is considered a stopover before going to the real Hollow Earth. In this place, time will feel very slow compared to the surface of the Earth, so it's not surprising that when young Lee Shaw was trapped in Axis Mundi in the 60s, he was only able to emerge in the 80s without aging at all. Well, the entrance and exit gates of Axis Mundi are influenced by the presence of titans. If a titan awakens in Axis Mundi, the gates will open and connect to the outside world. Well, in the second scene of this trailer, we see several gates starting to appear, indicating that a titan will appear. Here we also see an old Lee Shaw who looks shocked to find himself back in that place, even though he was trapped there. Or maybe this is Lee Shaw being trapped in Axis Mundi for the third time. The first was in the 60s to 80s, the second was in 2015 when he finally met a young Keiko, his former girlfriend, and the third might happen again in Season 2. Or maybe this is another part of Axis Mundi, another level of Axis Mundi.
The world has changed.
Then we move to Skull Island. Finally, after years, we finally see the shape of Skull Island again, guys. Then here we see Kong, who woke up because there was a very big wave. Maybe the wave came from the Axis Mundi gate, and maybe this is the moment a Titan appeared to the surface. Then we see young Bill Randa, who is looking at a cave painting that shows a tentacled monster. In this series of scenes, Bill Randa says, "This is not Kong," then continued with Kate, "This is not Godzilla either." Then we finally see the one and only the G-Man, Godzilla. It seems Godzilla is visiting Japan, where in the first season, Japan is a country that is really ready if Godzilla comes. Missiles are installed in the middle of the city, and when there are signs of Godzilla approaching, everyone is immediately warned via cell phone. But yeah, we didn't see Godzilla attack Japan in the first season, guys. He just passed by. Continuing the sentence, Lee Shaw said, "This is something bigger," while there was a scene of Keiko being followed by a titan with double pupils that merged while sailing the ocean. Many fans compared this titan's pupils to Godzilla's. The color is almost the same, so many theorized that this titan could still be related to Godzilla, either its DNA or its origin. Many also said that the appearance of its skin texture is also very similar to Godzilla, but clearly this titan has a wide mouth and also long horns. It was confirmed that this titan's name is Titan X, but it is still a mystery whether this is just a pseudonym for Legendary, so its real name is still a secret.
This is something bigger.
Then we were taken to Quill. At first, I thought maybe if there were monks like this, it might have something to do with Mothra. But when I saw the well that Kate stopped at, there was a big possibility that the well was one of the paths to the Axis Mundi. That's why the well seemed to be guarded like a sacred place. Then we are shown the same technology that Apex Cybernetics used in the first season to open the portal. It seems this is still in the same location as in Season 1 after Kate and the others exited Axis Mundi. But this time the Apex facility has been destroyed, which may have been destroyed by Kong, because at the end of the first season, Kong suddenly appeared near the Apex facility. Plus, in this trailer, there is a scene of Kong rampaging in that place. Then we see Lee Shaw, who sees a tentacled Titan rise. Maybe this is the beginning of the rise of Titan X. Here, we can also see that Lee Shaw is about to enter the reconnaissance pod, aka the ball used to enter and exit Axis Mundi, which means this is the moment when Lee Shaw was sent a pod to exit Axis Mundi. Maybe this series of scenes is the moment when Kate and the others use Apex technology to reopen the portal and send the pod to Lee Shaw. But because the new portal will open if there is a Titan, the consequence is that a Titan will appear to the surface.
Then we are brought to nostalgia, where this scene reminds us of the scene of Lieutenant Preston Packard's troops entering Skull Island in the 2017 Kong Skull Island movie. Exactly. The clouds are also stormy. The only difference is these two helicopters. Then we see young Lee Shaw and Kiko, who don't know where they are, in the Skull Island village. But why is this person wearing a helmet? It seems like a festival, because the next scene shows a Texas-style housing complex where the place is visited by a horde of tentacled monsters that appeared in the first teaser. Oh yes, this second season still carries the concept of the time setting as in Season 2, where there are two different settings. One tells the story of young Lee Shaw, Kiko, and young Bill Randa in the 1950s to 1960s, and the other tells the story of the year before the events of the Godzilla King of the Monsters movie happened. So here there is also an older version of Lee Shaw. Then here we see old Lee Shaw being chased by Titan X. Look guys, these horns seem to come from his head, and his head is so big. This reminds us of a series of scenes in Godzilla -1, right? Where Godzilla chases Koichi Shikishima's ship. Then we see Lee Shaw asking someone, "What's next?" What's next? It seems like the person in front of him is Hiroshi Randa, where in the first season, these two people were on the same page. They don't like the current Monarch organization that can't protect humanity. The organization's job is only to research. There is no community service for the people of Earth. They don't even tell us how to ward off Titans. They are just a group of researchers who come when Titans have destroyed settlements. They don't care how many victims there are. They don't help at all. That's why Kate also hates Monarch.
So, what's next?
Consequences.
And the last scene, we see Titan X swimming above a blue whale, the largest whale in the world. Wow, thalassophobia, guys. After seeing this Titan silhouette, many fans associated this Titan with Titanus Nakika. Only Titanus Nakika in the Godzilla Dominion comic doesn't have horns or a snout like that. There are also those who asked Film, is this Titan the same as the Titan that Kong fought at the end of the Skull Island animated series? Yes, this is very different, guys. In the animated series, it's clear that the Titan's name is Titanus Kraken, which has a squid-like body, and its head is also very squid-like. But this Titan X is different, guys. We can see here that its mouth is very wide, like a crocodile. So no, this Titan X is a new Titan whose name may have been mentioned several years ago, but it's just now being seen. Maybe this is the true form of Titanus Leviathan. What do you guys think? Okay, this is a very epic teaser, huh? BTW, this is still a teaser, guys, even though it will air in a month, on February 27th, 2026. I hope this Titan X will be a villain who is truly shown as terrifying as possible, unlike Ion Dragon, who in the first season seemed less important in the early episodes, and it turned out that the ending battle was against him. Yes, I hope this Titan villain is more terrifying and appears longer. And for Godzilla? It seems like this season is more focused on Kong. But can Kong fight this seemingly terrifying Titan X? Of course, even though the possibility is small, I hope Godzilla appears more often. What do you guys think? Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please click like, and don't forget to share it with your friends who like discussions about the world of Godzilla. See you in the next Godzilla.